Wealthy people talk about money. Wealthy people talk about how to save money, how to invest money, and how to make it grow for generations. If you're like me, growing up, we didn't talk a lot about money. It was actually a taboo subject. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you're always going to be a slave to money. Show me the money! Here's what I mean. Growing up, we didn't talk about money unless it was tight. We had to shut off the air conditioning to save money on electricity.
We're broke.
My mom and dad made good money, but sometimes times were tough. And I grew up with that, and I never wanted my kids to deal with it. We had a really nice boat. We went on vacations. We had food on the table, but sometimes things got tough, and we never invested. My parents never talked about investing money. And that's the main point is if you can lower your lifestyle, this is a common theme with the videos, right? Lower your lifestyle, save, invest, use your ability to invest, compound the earnings, and grow your assets over the long term. So you're not a slave to the money, so that it can work for you instead of you working for it. I learned this from reading a number of books. Now, I have a finance degree, and I was a stockbroker from the age of 27.
Big bank, small bank, I like to make money.
And these are lessons that they don't teach in college. I didn't learn it at home. I didn't learn it in college. I just learned how money works, how the financial markets work, and then I went to work. And that's all I did is I went to work. And it was from working in the environment that I started learning. Actually, it was a little late to start learning how investments work. It's almost like I learned on the job of how to create wealth. I created businesses and I learned really quick on how to do it, but I didn't really understand how to make it grow over the long term, other than investments and real estate and other things like that. But investing into the stock market, into precious metals, and letting it sit for that long term and compound, that wasn't taught to me until years later, after I'd lost a lot of money, in various markets in real estate. And then I'm rebuilding and I'm looking for ways to recoup the wealth, recoup what I once had and get on a better path. I went to reading books. I read Secret of the Millionaire Mind, like I've talked about. I also read Richest Man in Babylon. That was a great foundational book. I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and other books like this to retrain my brain.
I know, Harvard.
At home, we didn't talk about it. And I don't think a lot of families do talk about it. The state of most people's finances are really representative of that. People don't talk about money because they think it's rude to talk about. Wealthy people talk about money. Wealthy people talk about how to save money, how to invest money, and how to make it grow for generations. So sure, you can start making some money and start earning more and more and more and put money in your 401k and your Roth and this account and that account, but you have to let it grow. You have to let the money grow on top of the money and on top of the money and let it work over the long term. So if you don't start saving the money and investing this money, you're always going to be working for it and not letting your money work for you. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like what I'm saying and you like the content, please like and subscribe for more content.